Hi everyone, my name is Shekinah. So I figured out now, while I'm doing my makeup, why don't you guys get ready with me as I make this kwento, because as I become vulnerable with my kwento, I'm also going to be vulnerable by doing my makeup in front of you, diba? So let's start the foundation of this kwento. Get it? Hindi, hindi, pero kasi basically, this kwento will start way back when I was in kindergarten. Kasi, when I was in kinder, I've been such a fan of makeup na parang I'd look at my mom while she's doing her makeup, while she's getting ready. Dumating din yung point na about grade 4, parang I entered the ballet workshop, and then talaga namang makeup si ate girl by her own self. Pero kasi, parang I just really love makeup and the magic it does to people and people's face and how people look beautiful afterwards. I kind of like the idea of enhancing your features and making you feel more confident in yourself, ganyan. And ayun, parang I just really enjoyed putting on makeup and borrowing my mom's stuff. As in, when I'd have extra money, I'd buy makeup. Like mga talagang inexpensive makeup lang for students. Tapos, even sa clothes ko, hindi na nagkwento natin mo. Even sa clothes ko, talagang ma-experiment din ako sa clothes noon. Grade 5 was the peak ata nung nagkaroon kami ng internet sa bahay. Tapos, yun yung time na talagang mag-research ako sa YouTube, how to do your hair, o ganyan. Tapos, yung mga twist pang ganyan. Tapos, talagang gagawin ko yung hair ko ng crazy. Yung mga teacher ko sabihin sa akin, Shekinah, ano ba naman yung hair mo? Ang gulo-gulo. Pero para sa akin, that was really pretty. Hindi na pretty, pero kasi for me, parang it's my way of expressing what's inside. But I think nag-die down yung interest ko and love for fashion. Hindi naman, okay, get. When I say fashion and makeup and all that, I do not mean to say I'm an expert at it. I do mean to say na talagang sobrang interest ko lang siya. Parang, hey, that's interesting. It was really something inside me na talagang gusto ko. Parang, if dati tatanungin mo ko, anong gusto mong bilhin with the money that I would give you? Talagang makeup yung unang sagot ko. Make-up! Ganyan. Kasi talagang sobrang passion ko siya. Tapos, sadly, even college, talagang nawala na yung passion ko. If bigyan mo ko ng pera, pagkain na yung bibiling ko kasi food is life. Pero, ayun, ngayon, it makes me realize na along the way, along the process of that, na parang nirepress ko yung mga desires ko about makeup and nirepress ko yung weird fashion, cheme-cheme ko. Na-realize ko na ang dami ko rin nirepress about my personality. Because kagaya ng pagsabi nila na your hair is too much and your dress is too much, it's too flashy or what. Ganun din naging, I think, ganun din sa personality ko kasi. Di naman, gets mo, parang I'm too loud, I'm too friendly, I'm too, hello! Parang right up in your face, hello! Ganun. My name is Shekinah! Ganun. Sadly, ganun talaga ako. And then, I remember one time when I went to a camp that was in Camp Courage, talagang, I was talking to my mentor, Ate Jami, and I asked her bakit parang I really feel mad at myself for being too loud, for being too expressive. And if you guys check out my social media, put the links down below, you can see na talagang sobrang expressive ko and sobrang like with my thoughts and everything. As I repressed my desire for makeup, I also repressed my desire for clothes, diba? I also repressed my personality. I also tried to tone down a bit. Basically, become someone I'm not. So, pagka nakakita ko ng tao na sobrang extrovert, jolly, sobrang saya, maiingit ako in a sense. And I tell myself, bakit siya ganyan? Ako parang hindi ko naman ma-enjoy yung sarili ko. Parang komportable sila na extrovert sila, komportable sila na, alam mo yan, parang expressive sila. Pero samantalang ako, I'm always ashamed of who I am. I'm always ashamed of being so expressive. I'm always so ashamed of being myself. And sobrang ganda lang nung reminder sa akin nung mentor ko sa Camp Courage na don't have to be ashamed of yourself, especially if your personality is very loud, apparently. And I grew up hating myself. And in the process of hating myself, then I fell into bouts of depression. And wala, nagkwento na! Pero kasi, yun, ito talaga eh. Parang, I'm too much. I keep on telling myself, you're too much, Shek. Na-realize ko na I'm too much for a reason. I don't know if you guys get it, I'm too much for a reason. Merong purpose kung bakit too much ako. Too sociable, too loud. If halimbawa, I'm too much to talk to the camera na parang I can be vulnerable in front of the camera, I'm too expressive in terms of being vulnerable with people. And if that brings like, them opening up too and exposing their wounds as well and finding healing, then by all means, I will be too much. The thing that I hated most about myself, being too much, is something that I see now that talagang hindi na ako nag-get ready eh. Something that can be used to glorify God in whatever it is that I do, whether it be YouTube, whether it be writing, as I become too much. Not naman too much of myself, ano? It's parang yung characteristic lang na yun na kinakainis ko before sa sarili ko, too much. That too loud, too expressive. That is the very thing that I hated most about myself. That is the very thing that God will use for me to live my purpose. And ganun din sa atin, if you guys think that you guys, na hindi na ako nag-makeup, the very thing that you hate about yourself is the very thing that God will use, for you to live out your purpose. And ayun, now I'm slowly learning. Again, a little disclaimer, hindi siya yung parang one time, big time na parang, hey, I'm already okay. Okay na ako. I love myself. No, some people might ask me, bakit parang lagi na lang may God? Lagi na lang nandun si God sa mga posts mo. Masyado kang mag-God. I can't help but put God in the picture because when I hated myself most, you were the one who loved me the most. Hindi ako iiyak kasi naka-makeup ako. Pero kasi, yun, the whole point is, he was the one who loved me the most when I didn't know how to love myself. And because he loved me the most, that's the only time when I was able to accept my flaws and to love myself. Kasi I didn't have the need to perform anymore. I didn't see the need to exert much effort to be someone I'm not. Alam niyo ba yun? Yung parang, wala na eh, tapos na. Finish na. Hindi, tapos na. Parang, alam mo yun, parang hindi ko na kailangan mag-exert ng effort para lang mapansin ako ng tao, para lang, masabi na ito ako. Parang hindi ko na rin kailangan maging defensive sa sarili ko as to why I'm like this. I'm just like this, I'm just maingay. And God will use that for His glory. Yun naman yung, yun naman yung, at the end of the day, yun yung goal is to bring glory to His name and to really work for Him. So, kaya, yun din yung reason ko kung bakit hindi ko maalis si God sa equation o sa picture. Every single time I talk about my life, I talk about depression, I can't remove God of the equation. Kasi siya talaga yung nagmahal sa akin at my lowest point eh. Siya rin yung nagmamahal sa akin when I have success. So, at the end of the day, it's really God that sustains me. Siguro yung point ko is, at the end of the day, if you're still having a hard time accepting yourself, your flaws, your personality, somebody loves you already. You don't have to perform. Ang shiny ng ilong ko. You don't have to perform anymore. You don't have to be someone you're not. God loves you so much that He sent Jesus to die on the cross for us, that He was willing to be beaten, mocked, and rejected just for us to be accepted, His rejection became our acceptance. His rejection became a way for us to be accepted into the loving arms of the Father. I don't mean to be preachy here, but I really can't help but share how much God has loved me, how much God has done things for me to help me become the woman that He's called me to be. And I'm imperfect. Hello! Pero kasi, alam mo yun, once you realize that, and I'm still realizing that, kasi there are moments na talaga, ano ba naman tayo, Shekinah, umayos ka naman. Pero kasi, kapag na-realize mo na minahal ka na hindi mo na kailangan mag-perform, doon papasok yung pagtanggap sa limitations mo, pagtanggap sa kung paano ka ginawa. Ang hirap naman pag-usapan nito. So, in order for me to love myself, in order for me to finally accept who I am, talagang kumapit ako sa love ni God sa akin kasi during the time na talagang hindi ko kayang mahalin yung sarili ko, hindi ko kayang talagang perform in order for other people to validate me, in order for myself to validate myself. I tried all of that, but hindi kinaya. At hindi talaga kinaya. Kinaya lang nung natanggap ko na kahit anong nangyayari, may nagmamahal sa akin. Hindi ko na kailangan mag-perform, hindi ko na kailangan maging ganito, kahit na magmukha pa akong kadungis-dungis na bata. May nagmamahal sa akin, and yun si God. At the end of the day, ganun din sa inyo, na no matter what your insecurity is, no matter how much you hate yourself or how much you love yourself, at the end of the day, God is still the one who loves us most. And that's the only reason why, ako personally, that's the only reason why I was able to finally accept myself. Kasi hindi ko na pala kailangan mag-perform, hindi ko na pala kailangan isipin yung iniisip ng iba, hindi ko na pala kailangan talagang ayusin yung sarili ko for the praise of men. Because God is already pleased with me. Here's the thing, God does not look at the outward appearance alone. He can see that, yes, and he sees it beautiful, but God looks at the heart. Meaning, lahat ng insecurities ko in the past, the only one who can really heal that is God. Kasi He knows that. He knows every insecurity that I have. And yet, He looks at all my insecurities and says, alam mo anak, mahal pa rin kita. Tanggap pa rin kita. Kahit na may insecurity kang ganyan. And I'm like, why? Wait lang, naiiyak ako. Hindi ako iiyak. Naka-makeup ako eh. Pero, alam mo yan, parang, bakit Lord? I tried looking for love. Napunta na sa love eh, no? Itsura lang eh. Pero kasi yun eh, root yun eh. Alam mo yun, I tried looking for acceptance and love from the people around me, and even from myself. But what did I get? Hatred, bullying, kung ano-ano. But when I look to God, girl, I don't deserve this. The King of all kings, the Lord of all lords, look at me, inside out, and tell me, I still love you. Girl, kung hindi ko ba naman matitigil sa performance mindset mo yan, ewan ko na lang. Kasi ako natigil talaga ako dun. So I want to leave every one of us with that. No matter what your stages in life, whether or not you've learned to fully accept yourself and love yourself, I want to leave you with a message that God loves you. God knows you inside and out. And I hope and pray na yung performance mindset natin, yung insecurity natin mag-melt away sa pagmamahal na yun. Kasi it is in His love where all my fear cripples away. I'm actually quite done with my makeup. Very onti lang siya today. Yun lang naman, ang haba ng kinuwento ko. Insecurity lang eh, makeup lang eh, kung saan-saan napunta. Anyway, yun lang naman yung, I hope you guys take home something with you. I hope that with this realization, your fears and your insecurities will slowly melt away. Not quick, na parang, okay na ako, love ako, ganyan-ganyan. It's a process, and you have to embrace the process, and you have to enjoy the process. Ayun lang naman, thank you guys for watching this video. Nag-enjoy ako. Napakwento nga ako ng sobra, tapos na yung makeup ko talaga namang nagkwento-kwento all the way si ate girl eh. Again, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to stay kind and live love, and always remember that you are not alone. Bye!